Welcome to Raymond James Stadium, the big pirate ship in Tampa, Florida. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. Looking for blockers. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So USF's offense will get first crack at it today. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number one for this squad.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Off play action. He tries to take the top off. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown Bulls!
And they talked about his speed all week, but it's one thing to talk about. It's another thing to see it. You see that young man out wide, man. He can fly, and he runs right by the defense. They take a shot early, Palmer. They find the speedster, and he finds the end zone.
And I think the defensive coordinator right now is just kicking himself because you're right. I mean, they watched film all week long. You've seen this guy torch defenses. You cannot play coverages that allow this guy to take the top off and get behind your back line. That right there is just a big mistake defensively, a bad call, and kudos to the offense for finding the matchup and making them pay.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. The Green Wave offense heads onto the field for their first possession of the game. And here comes the sophomore running back. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack. Bunch formation for these receivers.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The run inside. It's Isaac. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Bulls have a lot of options on second and inches. Makes the grab. It's Sullivan. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to him and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
The Bulls are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. On target over the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. Running the red zone, it's Isaac. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. On the draw, it's McClure. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. He wants to throw it. Got it set up on the outside. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the move, it's Turner. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Defense.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
And the offense will accept the penalty and move the ball forward. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. He'll keep it himself. And they get him down. This offense set up with a 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McClure. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. Holds and fires complete to the right. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. On the draw, it's McClure. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. This is now a 7-point game.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. To the air, it's Van Buren. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start offense.
And that penalty will back them up some more, half the distance to the goal. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on second and long. Using his legs to buy some time. At the 15, he's loose. Strong, firm tackle. Now facing a third and long. Motion from the back. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Soft spot in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Running inside, it's Isaac. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. We played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. He's got him in the flat. Could not make his way to the corner. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Here's the pressure. And they got it.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
The Bulls will send out the punt unit.
On to punt it away.
Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Now on the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Man, oh man, how about that play by the linebacker? I'm thinking, I got to get the run, I got to get the run. Oh, I see the quick pass, now I got to break on it and go catch this really, really fast guy over here. And how about the job he does, getting him on the ground, nowhere to go. Nice closing speed by that linebacker.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Turner. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Looking for space, it's McClure. He's there to make the stop. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to get it through the air. Completes it in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. This USF offense will open this drive right here. The run inside. It's Isaac. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. Caught in the backfield. It's Sullivan. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He wants to go deep. Snags it at the 30 and still running. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes courtesy of the big play, covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great, but I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hill. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw again. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Isaac. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looks as if he's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Van Buren. Escapes the pressure to his right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Takes a handoff. It's McClure. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They'll move the tight end. Quick release on the RPO. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Tulane right back to the line. Looking to fire. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. Kept it, and he's past the marker. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback in a 3rd down situation, knowing exactly where the first down.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. Using his feet to buy time. Nice move. Creates some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Running inside. It's McClure. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We begin with Boise State taking on the Utah State Aggies. And it's the Broncos trying to keep the ball rolling with their 11th straight win. It's been a dream season following that early loss. This will be a dangerous postseason team. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Raymond James Stadium. What a day so far from that stud linebacker. He's truly the quarterback of that defense, and he's really dictating the way things are going. A dynamic defender in every sense of the word. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
The Bulls will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Quarterback keep. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured Bull. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires left. It's caught downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. Tulane right back to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. Never a doubt. That'll close the gap to 14.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to spring.
Could be an alley. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Bulls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Running the option, it's Van Buren. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Caught in the backfield, it's Rogers. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Bulls are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Van Buren. Makes the catch, it's Sullivan. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It's 3rd and 5. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Got enough for the first. Breaks into the open, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulls!
And this offense runs the option. They didn't need the option. The quarterback does a great job understanding that what the defense is trying to do. He's got space. He takes it. Why pitch it when I don't have to? Makes the big, long, explosive touchdown play for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured Bull. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now, D.
Going to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The run inside. It's McClure. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. There's some room. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Bulls use their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. This time he wants to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's McClure. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. He'll do it himself. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. Snags a quick pass on the left. Bounced off his feet. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Pulls it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Going with the counter play here. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Really needed to get some distance on that punt from this spot on the field, and he did. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. Picks up the first down. Finding some room. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
He's brought down at the 38-yard line. 2nd down.
The drama has been drained out of this game, but not so for the playoff race. Let's take a look at the projected playoff bracket here in Week 13, and not much time to shore up that resume. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. The Green Wave lining up, facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Got a little grass. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Off the play fake on first down. Finds a man in the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Isaac. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Van Buren. The screen, and watch out. Turning it on. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. That's reeled in. It's Sullivan. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Running inside, it's McClure. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got him downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Takes the handoff. It's McClure. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. Makes it past the marker. Might have a chance. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll run the option. Keeps it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, USF! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet stick. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle.
South Florida, 34, Tulane, 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. These corners going to give these receivers some space. To the air on 1st down. Finds a spot in the middle.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
The Green Wave lines up mere inches away from converting on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks like the defense will play quarters coverage here.
1st down for the offense.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.